approach, battle, branch, commit, dead, defeat, dwell, enemy, face, fall asleep, fight, glorious, golden age, grow old, harmony, heaven.
Maadai Kara. A long time ago on the Kazakh steppe, the great Beyterak tree grew. This special tree was called the World Tree, and it united the upper, middle, and lower worlds. Its branches reached into the heavens of the upper world, where two birds called out the number of days remaining until the end of the world. Its trunk belonged to the middle, or human world, ruled by Maadai Kara, and its roots went deep into the underworld, where the god Erlik ruled. Maadai Kara had a glorious reign, but as he grew old, he lost his power. One day, he fell asleep, and his sleep lasted for 60 days. When he finally woke up, his enemies were close. He knew that when they approached even closer, there would be a terrible war. Maadai Kara had a baby son, ғаDайындық. To keep him safe, he decided to take ғаDайындық to the Black Mountain and leave him there, where a poor woman of Altai found him. Maadai Kara returned to fight the battle, but he lost, and the new ruler, Kara Kula, made all of Maadai Kara's people slaves. On the Black Mountain, the poor woman of Altai took care of ғаDайындық until he was ready to live his life on his own. When he was old enough, ғаDайындық left the Black Mountain on his horse and rode across the land. He crossed a poisonous sea, made it through the moving mountains, and faced many monsters on his way until he reached the home of Kara Kula and defeated him in battle. ғаDайындық set all his people free from being slaves. He became the new ruler, and with the help of 7 Khans, he married the beautiful Altyn Kuzgu. But still his quest was not over. He descended into the underworld, to the land where the dead dwell. There he fought Erlik, the lord of the underworld, and won. ғаDайындық released all the good souls from the underworld, leaving behind only those who were guilty of committing terrible acts in life. ғаDайындық and his wife Altyn Kuzgu ruled the land in peace and harmony for many years, bringing about a new golden age in the human world. When their lives came to an end, ғаDайындық, Altyn Kuzgu, and the 7 great Khans became stars. If you look into the sky on a clear night, you can still see them there, watching over the world.
Long ago, out on the Kazakh steppe, a great tree grew. This was the Beyterak, the World Tree. It had its branches in the heavens, its trunk in the human world, and its roots in the underworld. In the heavens lived 2 birds that called out the number of days remaining until the end of the world. And in the underworld, the god Erlik ruled. The ruler of the human world was Maadai Kara, and his reign was glorious. But then he grew old and began to lose his power. He fell asleep for 60 days. And when he woke up, his enemies were already approaching. He knew there would be a terrible war, and so he took his baby son, ғаDайындық, to the Black Mountain to keep him safe, and left him there. Maadai Kara went back to fight the battle, but he lost, and the new ruler, Karakula, made all Maadai Kara's people slaves. Meanwhile, on the Black Mountain, a poor woman had found the baby ғаDайындық. She took care of him until he was ready to live life on his own. ғаDайындық left the mountain and rode across the land on his horse. He crossed a poisonous sea and went through the moving mountains. He faced many monsters on his way. Finally, he reached the home of Karakula and defeated him in battle. ғаDайындық became the new ruler and set all his people free. Then he married the beautiful Altyn Cusco. But his quest was not over yet. He descended into the underworld, where the dead dwell, and fought Erlik, the lord of the underworld. ғаDайындық won the fight, and he released all the good souls from the underworld, leaving only those who had committed terrible acts in life. ғаDайындық and his wife Altyn Cusco ruled in peace and harmony for many years, and a new golden age arrived in the human world. When their lives were over, ғаDайындық, Altyn Cusco, and the leaders of the 7 great Khans became stars. If you look into the sky on a clear night, you can still see them there, watching over the world.